more. Okay, so we are at the Franklin Mountains here in El Paso, fixing to go up to the Aztec Cave. I've got my little girl with me and the bigger boy. He's got his crash pad with him. So, oh yeah, and the doggy is somewhere.
Right there.
Is he in the video?
Yep,
Okay, there you go. So we're gonna start walking over to the entrance here. It's supposed to be a halfway easy climb. Shouldn't be too difficult. You don't have to hold him tight, Jojo.
Okay.
He'll be fine. But we're gonna try to do some rock climbing maybe once we get up there. Let me just show you real quickly where we're headed in case we never come back. In case we die. I don't know, maybe we die. We are on the Aztec Caves Trail, and hopefully those are some of the sites that we are going to see.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights.
We made it to the top. We were looking down. Beautiful up here. The last little bit of the trail, like I said, it has a pretty good incline, and there's a lot of like the slippery rocks. So if you have a bad ankle or bad knees, you just want to be careful when you come up that direction. But that's about it, guys. It's beautiful.
Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me.
So,
I think it is on but it really
we're almost down. We have less than like a fourth of the way. I think everybody's getting tired. I think we left at the right time. The park closes at 5, so be there on time basically. The dog is just really tired right now. Can't blame him. He hasn't been out in a while. I think this is really good for him. He's always sitting around in the house, laying down usually. Doesn't really go outside unless he's got to go to the bathroom. So, hey, go hiking while the weather's nice. It's probably like 80 degrees now. Feels really, really nice out here. And so, catch you on the way down.
Our hike, we're at the bottom. Unfortunately, he kind of struggled towards the end. I don't know if it's his feet are bothering him or if he's just really out of shape. Not sure. Hey guys, so I just wanted to bring you along today as we did go ahead and create a little bit of food today. I've been wanting to make some plantain chips and so I finally found the courage to do it. They turned out pretty good. Not perfected by any means. I think I didn't put enough salt on the salty one, so I did go back and put some more salt. I am a salt connoisseur right now. I absolutely love salt right now for some reason. But anyway, so I went ahead and just added some more salt at the very end of it. But the cinnamon and the stevia ones turned out fabulous. So I highly recommend it. It's a nice healthy alternative to a chip. So if you feel like you need to eat something during the day that just kind of has a little bit of a crunch to it, I would suggest the plantain chips. Like I said, amazing. I used 6 plantain chips and it gave me a pretty good amount of them. Didn't take long at all to cook. And then I also went ahead and started preparing my husband's food. So he is doing just the grilled chicken that I was making for him. And then rice. He's still doing the rice thing. That's another thing I kind of wanted to hit on a little bit with y'all just real quick. I know I have mentioned it a couple of times, but maybe not, I'm not sure. So I just thought I'd go over it real quickly with you. I've decided to go ahead and switch over to a paleo lifestyle. I've been doing it for a little over a week now, and I actually feel absolutely wonderful. I feel like I have more energy now than what I did before. I definitely don't have the bloating in the stomach area, and I already feel a lot leaner as far as the abdominal area goes as well. So I highly recommend, if you're thinking about doing a lifestyle change or you're just wanting to be adventurous, give it a shot. Even for like 2 weeks, just give it 14 days and see how you feel. You'll probably feel that you have more energy, and you'll probably feel healthier and leaner, and you'll probably want to continue the lifestyle. Basically, you can do your research on your own about the paleo diet or the paleo lifestyle, but in a nutshell, I have gone gluten-free, grain-free, dairy-free. I've done all of that free, not because I have any allergies or anything like that. It's a personal choice. I've always been into carbs and tracking my carbs. I've done the bro diet, I've done the macros, I've done a little bit of everything. So I decided, why not give it a shot and let's see how this goes. And like I said, by far, I would say that this is probably one of my favorite that I've done. I've enjoyed the foods that I'm on, and I've actually have come to thoroughly enjoy vegetables, which is crazy. Don't think I would have ever said that before. I'm not normally a vegetable eater, but I've found that I've gotten to where instead of craving sweets or something like that, I actually crave fruit now, where I want a bowl of fruit. To me, that is dessert now. Or I want some trail mix, not necessarily trail mix, but like fruit and nuts, I guess. It's I'll have to show it to you one day. It's basically what I'm eating right now is sunflower seeds, and then it's got golden raisins, regular raisins, and some cranberries in it as well, and it's thoroughly enjoying. I really like it because it has a little bit of the saltiness to it, but it still has that sweetness to it. But again, it's a natural sweetness. Don't go crazy with your fruit and nuts though, because that will get the worst of you as well. However, I've enjoyed it. And then like I said, I've just really been enjoying how I've been eating. So follow me on my journey. I'll show you, I'll try to start doing some more vlogs to kind of show you what I'm eating every meal, how I'm working out, because even my workouts have changed. So much has changed. I am now doing more of a, I don't even know how I want to functional fitness, I guess is how I want to explain it. So I'll show you one of my first videos today of my functional fitness journey that I'm doing. I'm kind of following a bikini body workout, I guess is what it's called, something like that, that I had found online, and it's basically just all body weight with, if you do use weights, it's low weights. But anyway, I will show you that. Follow along, guys. I can't wait to show you everything. So much fun. I feel great. Alright, so we're going to check on our chips and see how they're doing, and they look beautiful.
Flipped all of those?
Okay, so what I did is about 8 minutes into it or so, I went ahead and I flipped them all over so that way they cook evenly on both sides, and they look good. Let me show you what they look like real quick. So this is what they look like. You see they're just slightly brown now. They're not overly cooked. This one I probably could have cooked a little bit longer. but that's okay. I like how they look. So this one here is actually the cinnamon and the stevia, but it's all hot. See on that side. So that's that. Now I'm fixing to take my chicken and I'm going to cut these in half to make them thinner, and then I'm going to grill them on my George Foreman grill. It is thinner and it's easier to grill where it cooks evenly. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my George Foreman with some, wow! some pan for high temperature made for the grill. Not really sure a George Foreman actually constitutes a grill, but whatever. It does in our book. So I'm going to place the chicken on, and Peyton is going to season it with, here it is, Crazy Chick. And all it is it's lemon, garlic, herbs, and some sea salt. I like it because it's good for you. It's all natural. It has oregano, basil, thyme, black pepper, garlic, lemon oil, some lemon juice. It's just, it doesn't have a lot of junk in it. Okay, here. Put that on there.
Powder on it.
Give it some love. Lots of seasoning. Don't be stingy. There you go. Keep doing the rest of them now. Yep. Go on. Good. Alright, let me show you real quickly what it looks like on. So you see the big chunks are in it, so that I like that. It's just nice, chunky. It's like you diced up the onion and you diced up everything and you threw it on there. So it's nice and covered. We are now going to close it up and let it cook for just a little bit. Okay, while I have the chicken cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get my rice put in. I'm going to be using my pressure cooker. So I'm going to put in, I don't know. I'm only making rice for Phillip. I don't eat rice anymore. So I think I'm only going to do a cup of rice with a little over a cup of water, about a cup and a fourth of water possibly. Okay, so rice into the cooker. I'm going to go get water. And then I just pour the water in, and I'm going to go back and put about a fourth of a cup in. I lied. I did 1/3 of a cup. So I actually think I'm going to do a little bit more rice, just because I'd rather have too much rice than not enough rice. So we'll see. And I don't have a lot left in my bag. And whatever I don't use for his food, I can use for the kids' dinners or something like that. So it looks like I have not quite a cup left of rice, so I'm going to go match that with water. Alright, so I'm going to put in a cup of water. Then for the seasonings for that, I'm going to throw in, ooh, I haven't opened it yet, so this is fun. So we're going to put in some onion. This is just the McCormick's minced onion. There's nothing fancy about it, but I like the flavor that it gives into the rice. So shake that into the rice. Shake it, girl. All right, here. Let's do this.
It's not working.
It is. Now don't go quite so crazy because it's a big opening. So just kind of gently sprinkle it. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. So we've got onion. We're going to put some coconut oil. Ooh. Wow. About a tablespoon. jalapeno salt.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm. Are you tired?
Yeah.
It's like a shake away. You shake, shake, shake. No?
Kind of.
Alright, and then I think that's all that we'll put in there. No, we're gonna put some lime juice in it because
Lime juice is
you
good.
can't ever go wrong with some lime juice.
Not a lot.
Squirt her in.
That good?
Yep, beautiful.
That looks like it will be sour now.
Alright, so that is our rice.
Never cooked.
We're gonna just stir it up just a bit and then we're going to hit rice and it's gonna cook. It'll usually take, I don't know, it usually takes about 20 minutes to cook the rice. And again, this is just a 5-pound bag of the jasmine rice that I had got. And it's lasted a pretty good little bit. So all you do is you put your lid on, you turn it to lock, you make sure your button here is set to close, and then I just hit plugging it in would be helpful. Okay, so now I have it on and all I'm gonna do is just hit rice. That is it, people. It shows that it's gonna take 10 minutes. However, these numbers here are gonna start circulating, going in a circle pattern, beeping out, whatever you wanna call it. And what's happening is it's building up the pressure inside here. Once the pressure gets to where it should be, then it'll start counting. So it should take about 20 minutes for the rice to be complete. All right, and my grilled chicken is done. As you can tell, it just looks fabulous. So I'm going to portion it out into about 5-ounce portions and I'm gonna throw them in my containers. And then when the rice is done, I'll put the rice with it as well. He doesn't eat vegetables, so I'm not gonna even worry about doing vegetables for him. And then for my lunches, I'm actually doing something different. Okay, so we decided to make butternut squash for the first time. So this is the aftermath. I made 2 full butternut squashes. I tried it 2 different ways. The first time I did it, I cut it in half and I put it onto my baking sheet right there. And I put some leftover bacon grease that I had, and I used it to put on the inside with some salt and pepper. I baked it at 350 for about 20-25 minutes, and it came out really good. This is the one that she's actually doing right now, is that one. This is the one that was baked in the oven, as you can tell from where it's a little bit darker. So you could actually eat it out of the boat if you wanted to, but I'm actually just shredding it all and putting it inside of a bowl. However, that was a little bit difficult trying to cut it in half. It was really, I think you need I think there's a watermelon cutter that you can get that is made for cutting watermelons. I think you need one of those, if impossibly to use it for the spaghetti squash, because unless you know a better tip, if you know a better tip on how to cut the spaghetti squash in half, please leave it in the comment below, because I struggled with that. So then I read the directions on the actual spaghetti squash. There was a sticker on it that said to poke a bunch of holes in it with a fork and then put it in the microwave for 12 minutes. Kind of defeating the purpose. I don't like using a microwave too much for cooking my food like that, but I went ahead and did it just to see what would happen. So much easier. So much easier. I was able to, by doing that, I was able to cut it with no problem. So I poked holes all on the outside of it. I stuck it in the microwave for 12 minutes, and then when it came out, smooth like butter to cut it down. Now, it's not seasoned, so I'm gonna have to season it now, but for right now, I'm just mixing it with my other spaghetti squash I had cooked in the oven. But anyway, I just kind of experimenting to see what would happen if you cook it in the microwave compared to if you cook it in the oven. Shorter and easier in the microwave, longer, more nutritious if you cook it in the oven. But anyway, that's it. And then we're gonna make I'm gonna cook up some spicy sausage, and then I have some Farmer's Market salsa that I'm gonna use, and it's gonna be our spaghetti for dinner. And then the other thing that we made today, which they're already kind of gone. They were there. Here's some that's not frosted yet. Yeah. So those are the cupcakes that I made for my associates. I need to still put the whipped cream on them, and I need to garnish them with some strawberries. So I have the strawberries in my refrigerator right now, getting nice and cold so I can cut them, and then just place them on top. And that'll be my healthy cupcake option for my staff tomorrow. Anyway, that is our adventures today in cooking. So I will let you know how everything turned out. Again, if you know how to cook a spaghetti squash in a different fashion, let me know in the comments. Or if you know how to cut it, so you have a trick that I don't know about, let me know. I'm always up to learn something new. Anyway, thanks for following along, guys. All right, kid. So dinner, first time having spaghetti squash spaghetti. What is your thoughts?
What?
No thoughts, eh? Just stuffing it in your mouth. This one though, he
really
like
good.
pushed all his meat to one side and for fear that he won't like it.
Really good.
It's good?
I love it.
Okay, so what we made for dinner tonight, and then this one asked, where's the bread? There is no bread. This is a 0 carb dinner, so it's just the spaghetti squash that we cooked and then shredded, and then it's topped with spicy sausage, as well as spicy sausage Farmer's Market pasta sauce. So there you go, dinner. And then I showed you the video clip that we did when we go on our hiking adventure, so that's cool, as well as some workouts. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, it would do me a great honor if you would just give me a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And be sure, if you haven't subscribed, to please subscribe to my channel. We'll continue to throw videos at you. We have a mixture of everything going on, it seems like lately.